Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on Two Ordinary Guys. I hope you guys are well. So I wanted to record a day in the life, and I really want to start getting into more of doing these because I had some really good feedback from you guys saying you enjoyed the day of the life videos. So today is a really busy day. I've got two videos that I need to record. This one, obviously the day in the life. Because it's a busy day, I thought it was a really good day to do so. I will go over how busy this day is, but also I'm recording a video regarding where I've been, because yesterday I had a really big think and I need to get more motivated. So the video I'm recording today is all about where my motivation lacked during lockdown and this pandemic, and I kind of lacked with YouTube as well. Didn't record for probably about a month and a half, so I kind of want to reflect on that. And the more people I've spoken to about this feeling, about the lack of motivation when starting back at university, having online lectures, there's quite a lot of people going through the same thing, so I wanted to share that. So the backdrop behind me is my unusual actually, and I've never actually recorded here before. So basically during lockdown I've moved into Lucy's, which, if you don't know, Lucy is my partner. So due to, obviously we want to see each other, I've had to move into her household. Oh my god. I had to move into her household due to obviously the government restrictions. So I haven't been back to my student house and haven't stayed there since probably March. So it's kind of been an adapting period for me and Lucy to be moving into the same room. Obviously we spend every day together, but we never actually moved in to a room together, if that makes sense. So there's been a lot of adapting going on, trying to find where we kind of both study, because there's like two students studying in one sort of room. So it's been a good adaptation period, but it's been a really good kind of turn in our relationship as well, I would say. I also want to say thank you to nurses.co.uk. They have sponsored this video for me, and the appreciation and support they have given me over this lockdown, and since probably I started the course actually, has been absolutely amazing. So go and check out the video. My video will also be on this channel and their YouTube channel as well, but also check out their website. They have some really good sources on their website, and if you're potentially looking for a job going into the healthcare profession, there are so many jobs on there. And even if you just go and check out my video on their channel and other YouTubers, because they have student nurses and other healthcare professionals on there as well, all sharing their journey. So it's really good to see a company supporting us YouTubers and us students as well. So the plan for today, it's currently 11 o'clock. I was kind of late recording this video. There's been I need to tidy the room and getting ready basically, and been writing a to-do list so I can talk you kind of in depth about this day. So I'm going to record this video, kind of tell you guys what I'm going to do on this day. Recording after this, I will show you my backdrop, which I kind of showed you a minute ago, around the motivation video that will be going on before this video anyway. So you already have seen that video, so if you haven't seen that video, by the time you're watching this, then go and check it out. Yes, so then at 1:30 I'm going to probably have lunch. I really made an in-depth plan for this day. 1:30 I'll be having some lunch, and then I need to go and start my assignment. Because of this lack of motivation, I've kind of been procrastinating, because it's so much easier to watch TV, watch Netflix, and not do my assignments. So yesterday was a turning point. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm actually going to go out of the house and go into Pearson, which is kind of the university's studying area. It's really nice there, and you kind of get into the mood there and you can just switch off and do work, which is what I need to do. I need to start. So I'm going to take you guys over that. But excitingly, at 4 o'clock, because normally this would be a really exciting day, and I don't want the pandemic to kind of cancel that out, I'm collecting my uniform. Because of the pandemic, we're given a time slot. Mine is 4 o'clock today. So in 5 hours I'll be collecting my uniform, which is really exciting. But because of the university guidelines and uniform guidelines issued by the university, I won't be able to show you my uniform on, if that makes sense. So I'll take you guys and collect the uniform and kind of talk about how you do this, sort of how the university have put things in place in regards to safety and the pandemic, and it should be really exciting. And make sure you stay to the end, make sure you like and subscribe down below, and let's get into the video. Yeah, so this is the ring light that I use. This is here, and this is my little recording backdrop. The room is really nice. I don't know if you've seen Lucy's room before, but this is Lucy's student room. You've seen mine before, but this is kind of Lucy's. It's really, really nice. Kind of having a look out onto the garden, which is really, really lovely. So I'm going to go now and record this video, and I'll catch you guys after that. Okay, there we are. That's the coming back sort of video that I recorded. You know, I hadn't recorded for a month and a half before this video. I've just recorded the video and it kind of got a bit deep. I've spoken about kind of the lack of motivation regarding lockdown and stuff like that, and I think it's very, very similar feeling that I've had to many people, and I've kind of pushed it to the side and not been doing as much as I wanted to do, and the motivation hasn't been there as much as it needed to be, basically. So it's currently midday, 12 o'clock. So I'm going to have lunch in about an hour. I'm going to do some work beforehand. I'm going to try and get my introduction done today, but I kind of talk about that in a moment. I'm going to talk about the work that I need to do and the module that it kind of entails as well. Update, Lucy has just been sent home from placement, so she's working from home basically. It's 9 to 5 community, but because of the virus she's been sent home because there's no face-to-face contact really. So I'm going to go and have some lunch now. I'm having some soup. I'll show you the soup I'm going to have. And then we're going to get back into some work. This is my tomato and basil soup from Sainsbury's, £1. Honestly, if you like soup just as much as I do, you need to try this soup, especially from either Sainsbury's, Asda or Tesco. It is amazing, honestly. Okay, so that is lunch out of the way. I had some tomato soup like you guys seen. I really enjoy the tomato and basil soup from either Sainsbury's or Asda. It's really nice. So that's what I had today. I mentioned that I wanted to quickly talk about the different modules because it may be different for other universities. So we have 3 different modules. It's PRNA, which is a practice module adult, so specifically to adults. We have PRNG, which is a general module, so that's what I'm going to be focusing on today. And then we have PRNP, which is a practice. So PRNP, practice module, placements, you know, going out of placements. PRNA is specifically to your field specific, so mine will be adults, you know, to have mental health or child as well. And then we have general. Did I mention that? I can't remember. So general, practice and field specific. I'm going to be doing today general. So basically what general is, you have to, sorry, the lighting's really awful in here. You have to do basically pick 4, so you have a case study, and I'm going to just be doing the introduction today. It's a 3,000 word essay. You pick a case study. I think mine's sort of talking about dementia, and you pick out something from that case study, and you have to find a qualitative study backing up the care that you would give, a quantitative study backing up the care that you would give, a guidelines and an ethics review that you'd have to do as well. So you'd have to pick 4 of those, reflect on whether they're, you know, critically appraise them, and then talk about how it will shape your care as a nurse in the future and as a student nurse. So that's really interesting, but very wordy. So I'm just trying to maybe focus and get around I really struggle to put things onto paper, so that's why I'm getting out of the house, to just motivate myself. And as soon as I get going with this, I feel it will get the ball moving. But when it's like a 3,000 word essay, it's a bit like, it's quite daunting to start. But I think when you do start it, and when you just put words on the page and just word vomit, then eventually it will start falling into place. So that's what I'm going to do. I didn't expect Lucy to come back so early. I mean, she was supposed to be doing a 9 to 5, but because they had no patients, and most of them, well, they had patients, but they were all over WebEx, which is what they do to assess them online now due to the coronavirus. So she's been basically working from home today. So she came back at 12, but she had a meeting at 1, which is now 1:30, so she's still in the meeting now. So we had lunch early. That's why I recorded a little bit early, because I was going to do some work beforehand and talk about the modules and talk about like that, but it got brought back, but you know, pushed on a little bit because Lucy finished. So I'm going to get my bits together, pack all my stuff up. I'm going to take a couple of diaries, my laptop, and maybe a couple of snacks, and I'll take you guys over to Pearson. I think it's open, I'm about 99% sure, but if I go there and it's shut, then it'll be a bit awkward. Let's see. Well, let's get my stuff together first. Okay, so taking with me, I'm going to take my water bottle, laptop charger, a couple of pens and a Twix, my diary to put all my stuff in, a little notepad that I've got, and my laptop.
Okay, so I'm just going to walk there now. It's about a 5-minute walk from my house, but as you can see here on the right, this is the student union. This is basically where you go and just be sociable, drink and do what typical students do. Coming past here, that's the main canteen where people eat and just drink tea and be usual English British people. As you go past the canteen, straight ahead is the Pearson Centre, which is where I'm going to be studying probably a couple of hours or so. So that is studying done. Really productive session. But now it's time to pick up my uniform. It's about a 2-3 minute walk from where I am, but this is really exciting, and it is an honour to take you guys with me on this journey. Ta-da! I finally found the room. There it is. Just stopped off for a peppermint tea, and there's my uniform. Collected my uniform now. I just wanted to update you guys really on kind of the day so far. So basically, I mean, I can't really talk in the library because it's a library, so I kind of just stopped off, got a peppermint tea, and just wanted to explain how the day is going, and the reason why I needed to pick up my uniform. The reason why I need to pick up my uniform is because I'm a direct entry student, and we haven't got our uniform yet. We are starting placement on the 16th of November, so obviously we need uniform. So basically what this means is I had to go and pick it up at like a private session, which are run by the university. So because they don't want people to be bombarded in collecting the uniform, and it's the university's way of abiding by social distancing, and you get given, so your surname is sort of selected. So mine was Sands, so it was pushed onto the back. I was given a time slot, so my time was 3 to 4. I went to the room, no one was there. I could pick up my uniform. It was a really good way to abide by the social distancing, and you social distance by doing that, which is really good. I thought the university planned it quite well. But in terms of studying now, so I've collected my uniform. I'm having like a half-an-hour break, having a Twix, having a peppermint tea, and then I'm going to go back to the library and probably try and finish off my introduction and start my main body of my assignment of my general module for nursing, which is really exciting. I've just pulled down my mask to give me a little bit of fresh air. I'm outside now, so I can take down my mask. So there's no real reason to wear it on outside of the university because ventilation, so it's pretty good. So I just kind of come outside. It's quite a nice day. It's quite a chilly day, but it's kind of just nice to just sit and have some time to yourself, have a cup of tea, and sort of go from there really. Normally the university looks really nice, and this is kind of the seating area just outside, and the library is just, not the library, the Pearson Centre is just around there, but there's been a lot of construction going on at the moment because obviously no students are really here, so it kind of looks a little bit messy at the moment, but normally it looks really nice.
Hello guys, so I am back now. It is currently 7:20. I've been back for about an hour or so. I left Pearson around 5:45, 5:15. Really productive day today. I've got lots of things done, recorded 2 videos, collected my uniform, but also I have started my assignment. That's the main thing. I've started my assignment. That's kind of what I focus on. Got my introduction ready, so that's really good. A couple of references in there, which is really good to see. And this time, I've not left my reference until last. I've actually done my referencing because I found with my last assignment that if you leave your referencing until last, you have a mammoth task of trying to do all the referencing, so that really put me off last time, and I think it's easier to do that, and you kind of understand the assignment more if you just go and do the references as you go. I mean, what I mean by references is actually put them in your reference list as you go along. But yes, I'm going to go and do some dinner now. We're having burger and chips, homemade. So that'd be really nice, and it's been a really good day. And if you have enjoyed this sort of video, this style of video, vlogging, day in the life, then make sure you do like and subscribe. I'm starting placement soon on the 16th. I'm going to be vlogging my days on, on the ward, but on, going and to and from, and kind of reflecting on my day, but taking into consideration confidentiality, and maybe each week from that placement block, talk about what I did really well and what I felt I could improve on. I think that'd be a really good thing to do, and good reflection tool, I feel, and maybe hopefully benefiting people in the long run when I do start my properly start my nursing, and hopefully those videos will help you guys just as maybe these do as well. So yes, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you do like and subscribe down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.